she posts a black square about the Iran conflict. 10 minutes later, it's gone. Not edited. Not clarified. Deleted. And the screenshots? Already everywhere. Because this was never just a post, it was a signal. Another celebrity goes the opposite direction, full statement, long caption, hashtags about Iran, peace, and justice. The comments explode within seconds. Support. Rage. Accusations. And suddenly, neutrality isn't an option anymore. Then comes the silence. A-list accounts that usually post daily? Nothing. No story. No tweet. Just blank space where commentary should be. And somehow, that absence feels louder than any opinion. One pop star shares a crying emoji over footage tied to the Iran conflict. No caption. No context. Just an emotion dropped into chaos. Fans start decoding it like it's a hidden message. And maybe that's the point. Meanwhile, a famous actor reposts a headline about Iran and adds one word, pray. That's it. Simple. Harmless, right? Except the replies turn it into a battlefield within minutes. And honestly? The internet isn't looking for thoughtful nuance about the Iran conflict. It's looking for sides. If a celebrity doesn't choose fast enough, the crowd chooses for them. And that's when the pile-on begins. A model posts a peace sign over a map connected to the Iran conflict. Within minutes, people accuse her of oversimplifying something deadly serious. The aesthetic is clean. The reaction is not. Then screenshots surface of a celebrity's old post about Iran from years ago. Different tone. Different stance. The internet lines them up side by side. And suddenly, consistency becomes the real story. A late-night host jokes about the Iran conflict in a monologue clip. The audience laughs. Online? Not so much. Comedy and crisis collide in real time. And the backlash starts trending before the punchline ends. A singer posts a charity link tied to victims connected to the Iran conflict. It feels proactive. Responsible. But critics accuse her of selective empathy. And that accusation spreads faster than the donation link. One influencer films herself crying while talking about the Iran conflict. Raw. Emotional. Personal. But viewers immediately question the timing. Is it compassion or content? And that question refuses to disappear. A major athlete tweets support for peace amid the Iran conflict, then turns off replies. Smart move? Maybe. But the screenshot culture doesn't need open comments to keep a narrative alive. Zoom out for a second. This isn't just about the Iran conflict anymore. It's about how celebrities perform awareness online fast, visible, and under pressure. And the pressure is building by the hour. A rapper posts a fiery rant about the Iran conflict on live video. Unfiltered. Unscripted. His team doesn't share it. Fans record it anyway. And now the clip circulates without context. Then comes the apology note. White background. Black text. If my post about the Iran conflict caused harm, it sounds careful. Measured. And somehow, still not enough. But here's the controversial part, some celebrities are absolutely calculating their Iran conflict posts for engagement. Not the message. The momentum. And whether you like it or not, it works. A fashion icon posts runway photos while the Iran conflict dominates headlines. No mention. No acknowledgement. Fans accuse her of being tone-deaf. She keeps posting anyway. Meanwhile, a beloved actor shares a quiet message about families affected by the Iran conflict. No hashtags. No branding. Just a short paragraph. And strangely, it lands differently. Comments sections start turning into mini forums about the Iran conflict. Strangers arguing policy under celebrity selfies. The original photo fades. The debate takes over. And nobody controls it anymore. And here's what makes it bigger, every single post about the Iran conflict becomes a litmus test. For loyalty. For morality. For influence. One upload can redefine a public image overnight. Zoom out. This isn't about one celebrity posting about the Iran conflict. It's about how fast the internet turns compassion into a loyalty test. And once that test starts, nobody passes clean. A singer tries to fix it, posts a longer clarification about the Iran conflict, softer tone, more context. It's thoughtful, measured. And somehow, the second post gets hit harder than the first. Meanwhile, on the other side of this, PR teams are watching the Iran conflict discourse refresh in real time. They're drafting, deleting, rewriting. And every second they hesitate, the narrative hardens. An influencer who stayed silent finally posts about the Iran conflict. Not political. Just human. Within minutes, both sides accuse her of saying too much and not enough. And here's what's uncomfortable about this: the celebrities who waited the longest to address the Iran conflict now look the most calculated. Timing isn't just optics anymore. It's motive. A viral clip surfaces of a celebrity liking a controversial post about the Iran conflict. Just a like. No caption. But the screenshot spreads faster than any statement ever could. And then nothing. One major star wipes all Iran conflict content from her feed. No apology. No explanation. The silence feels intentional now, and somehow heavier than the posts ever were. Here's the thing nobody's saying out loud: once a celebrity posts about the Iran conflict, the internet owns it. Not the context. Not the intent. Just the image. Comment sections start splitting into camps under the same Iran conflict post: peace advocates on one side, critics on the other. The original message dissolves. The battlefield stays. And just when it feels maxed out, a beloved actor goes live about the Iran conflict and breaks down on camera. Not polished. Not filtered. The clip spreads before he even logs off. Be honest. If you had millions watching your every word about the Iran conflict, you'd script it too. The difference is, they get caught when the script leaks. A comedian who stayed quiet suddenly retweets a harsh take on the Iran conflict. No commentary. Just amplification. And now people are asking why that voice, and why now? Zoom out again. The Iran conflict isn't slowing down online. It's accelerating. Every celebrity post becomes fuel, and the algorithm doesn't care which side it burns. Then someone finds a donation receipt tied to a celebrity's Iran conflict post. The amount shocks people, not because it's small, but because it's public. And honestly, the celebrities who look most chaotic right now might just be the most honest. The polished ones feel rehearsed. The messy ones feel real. The silence we saw earlier? It isn't calming anything. It's creating a vacuum. And vacuums online fill with speculation faster than facts. Here's the refrain no one expected: these viral reactions to the Iran conflict aren't about the conflict anymore, they're about who gets to define empathy in public. A superstar disables comments entirely on every Iran conflict post. Total lockdown. But the debate simply migrates to other platforms. Containment was never an option. Meanwhile, in private group chats, screenshots of every Iran conflict post keep circulating. The public drama is loud. The private judgment is louder. And now it's reached the point no one predicted: brands are watching who posts about the Iran conflict, and how. One upload doesn't just shift public opinion. It shifts contracts. The brand email hits inboxes. Quiet. Polite. We're monitoring your recent posts about the Iran conflict. No threats. No accusations. Just awareness. And suddenly, this isn't just social media anymore. Slow it down. A celebrity opens that email. Scrolls. Pauses. You can almost see the calculation: post again about the Iran conflict, or pivot to something safer. That hesitation changes everything. The post goes up anyway. Clear stance on the Iran conflict. Bold wording. Within seconds, the first comment lands: not support, not rage. A brand tag asking for clarification. And honestly, the thing people won't say: brands don't fear the Iran conflict itself, they fear unpredictability. A celebrity who can't be contained online is a liability. Then the devastation line hits. She deletes the Iran conflict post. He says nothing. And somehow, that silence costs more than the statement ever did. Be honest. If you watched your mentions flood over the Iran conflict, would you double down or disappear? That choice is where public image fractures in real time. Here's what I keep coming back to: the celebrities who tried hardest to control their Iran conflict narrative lost it fastest. Control online is an illusion. The comments sections mutate again. Fans who once defended every Iran conflict post start hesitating. Loyalty thins. The energy shifts. You can feel it turning. And then nothing. No more Iran conflict posts. No clarifications. No lives. Just regular content as if none of it happened. But the screenshots are permanent, and so are the opinions. This was never about one post on the Iran conflict. It was about who controls empathy when millions are watching.